Hi guys, Naya here. Welcome to the second episode as the Al Falah. The Golden Star is well known as the interstellar spacecraft of Arshia, but it is also home to a number of notable members of Al Falah. Famous neurosurgeon Said Shakir revolutionized his practice through interpreted uses of zero-G assisted procedures. Research scientist Millet Al-Assadi invented various pharmaceuticals and vaccines based on exospheric life forms. The Golden Shah's renowned medical education system was only possible to the discipline and dedication of the people of Al Falah. I hope the pharmaceuticals will help us out of the colony unhealth situation we have here. Last time we have expanded a bit and taken, I think, rather big cities from the Slavic Federation. However, that was very easy catch because he was weakened by constant wars from NSA, from Jungsu, and from INTEGR as well. They fought all three of them in quick succession and were decimated, and I took the chance, captured three of his cities. I puppeted them all, and they are not bringing much to my science. Let's check here it is, economic overview. Yes, they are producing 5 science for culture, and most notably this energy amount. This is pretty decent, I think, but also gave me quite a bit of unhealth. 9.37 generated by population of puppet cities. No problem, that happens when you have 6 cities. But in the meantime, I'm going to kill some aliens here, as they will net me some nice science income. Or I believe they will. And we can think of next target for our war. Based on the scorer, it might be Hansen Moon and Duncan Hughes. They are both weak. But Lenaidner is also not as strong. Samatar Jamavare. He's far, but he's exploring around here. He might be a tough target, especially if I let him build up. We got some petroleum, nice. Floatstone, Xenomast. There's not much else to improve in Uzbek. There is titanium, of course. So I will improve this with Paddock. I've got some diplomatic capital left over. Of course, I captured some from the enemy. Our perks are not especially great, but I will go into efficient and take additional 5% production for military units. We'll need some more, although this might be a good assault force already. Osmat Adida has grown into the spheric seat, and we have the technology to improve it. Let's do that then. Let's bombard this alien Makara. Got 28 science, that is absolutely huge. That's one more turn as if we went. And pillage this nest and get 60 science. And anger the aliens into red nests. Yep, these hydrocores are also angry, but they do not attack. They do not do anything. They can provide me with some science. And I have too much energy to waste here, so I should purchase some buildings, ideally, and that will be Varium in my capital. I don't have energy right now, but a pharma lab next would be probably the best. I shouldn't care about the unhealth situation too much. There is the quest growth potential for trade route with Golden Bell Temple. I shouldn't focus on growth too much because of its impact on production is jumping late. So I can stay at around 20 on health and get no production penalty. And I will improve the ferroxide. The hotkey is I for a ferroxide mine. It will cost me 2 energy per turn to maintain and will add 3 science to the tile. And as you may know, science is quite a rare yield on tiles. Let me explore a bit. Yes, we got additional population in art. I'm not getting population via food, but instead from derelict settlements. I think about half of the population was from derelict settlement, and that is something to let's pillage and get ourselves the alien life forms technology. We have reached level 3 in harmony. Still fine we can upgrade submarines into tide hunters. Let's try with attacking into coastal terrain and combat rubber into armor 30% when attacking fortified units. If we ever need them, they will be a bit stronger. Yes, this cruiser needs to go retreat a bit. I am actually cooperating with NSA. That might not be a good idea to attack them. Let's get one additional science from laboratories quest. Our next research, since we finished alien life form, will be we have computing. We can build a spy agency finally. I'm thinking about both autonomous systems and tactical robotics. 20 affinity will probably not grant me full 2 levels, but both of the technologies will. I am going into tactical robotics, into autonomous systems afterwards. You know what? I could go into cognition instead. In that case, tactical robotics into cognition might make more sense, and I'm not getting as much affinity, but more options. And I definitely need a spy agency, but in this city though, no, let's build a farmer lab. Try to battle the unhealth a bit. As I thought, these 2 alien nests were destroyed before I could get to them, and this tide hunter will wait. I actually think it would be best to attack Lena Ebner in this case. Ansumun is kinda far, his city is weak. That might be a good target though. NSA is helping me. I should probably get an agreement with him. Production for naval units, immediately founded cities. Aquatic cities have more combat strength and city anti-orbital strike range increased. This would be best, but I don't have the diplomatic capital yet for that. Trade convoy finished. Trader to Kagungan. I might want the trader to Golden Bell Temple or kill the Golden Bell Temple for a quest, of course, and I think I will trade with them. And I get 20% trade years from Kagungan, even though I don't have a trader with them yet, or as of now, a farmer lab in the capital. Okay, the enemy Reaper attacked my explorer. It is very weak, needs healing. This cruiser was also damaged, but can survive it. I will use discipline and attack. And I will attack this Reaper and the Makara as well, and clear the alien nest. We've got 1 alien artifact that would give me 48 science. That's not as much as I would like to. Getting that early might be important. You know what? I might want to kill that siege worm. It will probably, I hope, not escape this little island, and I can send the tide hunter. Oh, that's plains. Okay, that's land actually. Let's attack Akara here, and also the sea dragon. That is 1 tough alien. Our next virtue should go into might for the bonus. I don't have much else in other trees. Going into alternative markets might be the best way, but I need to go in might. Do I need public security for health for every military unit? Not yet. That would give me like 2, maybe 3 health. Globally, that's not a lot. I'll go into adaptive sciences instead for 20% additional affinity from researching technologies. That means tactical robotics will give me 24 affinity and cognition 8. Art finished the auto plant and should build the spy agency. I definitely need it, and it's a capital is always good place to build it. Let's look at Chongsu. He's just produced additional colonists. They might have additional cities, but I don't see them anywhere. And as such, I'm surprised that they are not expanding. They might be like hampered by, say, aliens who captured and destroyed all of their settlers, colonists. That might be true as well. Now Farah finished laboratory, should build something useful. That might be the farmer lab here. This cutter will village, get me another 60 science. And it looks like the aliens are gone. I will attack this one for more science and probably go home. Improve tiles around these Slavic cities. I don't have any land army except for this marine. That should change. There's Elodie. She is profiteering and cooperative. To focus on trade routes, I believe. One of them is enough and just focus on the trade unit was destroyed that was going to Golden Bell Temple. That's not good news, but I will be able to purchase one pretty soon. Tidehunter will start attacking the Siege Worm. The Siege Worm has 62 melee strength, but it cannot heal, it cannot defend itself here. I will get it down eventually. Samantha Jamabari wants to be cooperating. I think I can accept that. The cutter needs to go home, but first I will explore around PAC first. In PIU, sorry, People's African Union. Let me check. I cannot upgrade my personality traits, but let's browse agreements. Samantha Jamabari has increased production for military units. That might be very good if I were to build some, and I think I should. Or Duncan Hughes, 20% production for naval units. That's even better than the private arms development. Can I get both? What about both? I cannot have both, but I can have private arms development. Okay, this work has now begun on the Farmer Lab. Is saying in one of my puppeted cities they are working on buildings here. Better living through chemistry. Farmer Lab will give me, let's say, enhancing body function and give me additional science. The city of Aspot Adida will build a repair facility. That's not for repairing, that's for additional production only. Looks like there is another city down here. That might not be coastal. There's a Somkan spacecraft next to Castellon. And we got the quest for secure compounds. Scientists have discovered new stone dubbed lattice ore. The stone takes in crystalline structure. Build a quarry. Do I have a tile for a quarry? It will need basalt. I don't think a flowstone quarry would count. I have a quarryable tile down here and up here. Let's improve that one instead. And we killed the alien worm, got 65 science and 100 culture. It looks like many of these craters are located in water or on separate islands here. I think I should change the status of these cities as not puppets but my own cities, so that I can start producing units in there. And Uzbek supposed not to starve. And Wildgeist should be easy to grab, especially from the sea. Here, finished first Ferroxide mine, it produces additional 3 science, and yes, I see it is worked. In that case, there is not much else that can be improved in Aswat Adida. Let's go back to art and get these gold mines running. I'll pillage this alien nest and get a pressurized magma sample. Okay, I need more explorers here. Yeah, I'm saving up energy so that I can buy at least one CNDR early. I think Eintracht should be quite hard to take because my naval units will not be able to get there. There is American Reclamation Corporation as well. She's progressive, suspicious, cooperative. Nice. Very spy-based. Could be more, but I think she's playing her game well. Additional virtue. I can choose one free affinity level or go into Army Engineering Corps and Brutal Efficiency. Not yet, that will not give me enough. I think the Martial Meditations is good. And I get free affinity level that will be towards Supremacy. And with the text we are researching, we might get into 5 supremacy quite soon. Okay, we've got some quest for spying. We finished the spy agency. Going into tactics might be actually the way to capture Eintracht. It might be a good way to do that. Yeah, let's build some tactics in advance. The covered ops agents project will be mission support, lowering the risk. And I have a quest here. Steel science in Central. Let's send an agent to Central. Akela. And the rest of them can stay at home. Farah finished Pharmalab has some production available. I think it should produce a tech jet as well. And this cutter will go home and lick its wounds. Okay, this worker can improve this Phyrex now. Quest for Vivarium will give me either 1 food or 1 science. Let's go for science here. The repair facility, that means land units are produced faster. 2 turns until tactical robotics. I think we can speed this city up with agriculture. This cruiser will pillage the alien nest. We got breezeweed. And of course the tactical robotics. With the advent of tactical robotics, we got level 4 of supremacy. We'll get another level quite soon. 3 artifacts that might combine into counter battery fire, siege unit ability unlock. Lower enemy uses defense 20% for the remainder of the turn. I do not have siege units yet, so let's wait for another. Upgrade our missile rovers into artilleries and get 30% when attacking cities. That might be used, might not. I think I picked my next target. That will be Lena Ebner. The trade convoys can go through Miasma now. The trader to Weltgeist is no longer productive, efficient. I can make a trader to Church of Dawn's Light. That might be good, bad idea. Golden Bell Temple. I'll go to Kagungan for the science. I wanted to actually annex Sarik. That gave me 5 additional health. Unhealth, that will be in 5 turns. Cleared in 5 turns. And I will do the same in Usper. That will give me additional 5. The cities are now occupied in 3 and 5 turns based on the city's population. I will leave Hrabros on its own now. Hunter Moon wants to cooperate. He likes my traits, likes what I'm doing. How so? Because I'm in very deep negative health? I don't know, but let's say yes. Okay, Suzanne Fielding doesn't like them, so she might be our enemy next. Of course, Jungsu is quite weak here. Aswaradida should switch into something useful, perhaps an observatory, but I think about CNDR more. Let's buy ourselves some more CNDR as I wanted to do so. CNDR means if you right click on anything in the tech tree, it will open the Civilopedia. It's an abbreviation, Cognitive Neuroelectric Defense Registry. It's mostly a defensive or defensive melee unit, but can be pretty well due to its strength. The Marine has 14 strength and CNDR 24. That will of course be the same as Marine very soon, but the CNDR is good at defending, definitely good. Let's build more tag jets, and the tag jets are virtually on the map. They can only be placed in carriers or in cities. So let's rebase this into Aswadadidam. I hope she doesn't destroy this cave here. If that is so, I might want to attack her quite sooner than I wanted actually to. There's the covered agent. It will establish network. The quest requires me to operative extraction, Still science, that will take some time. Uzbek is currently ours. Yeah, it has lost some of its population due to starving, actually. It will build the oldest relic and purchase this tile with the titanium. This attack jet will be in intercept mode. That's the equivalent of being like defensive. I don't think Lena has any aircraft, but that's just preemptive setting, and if I attack, well, then I will take my units out. Here's the quest for secure compounds. Our research has shown that if the lattice ore is quickly cooled after being electrically charged, it will keep its rigid structure indefinitely. We should build multi-register buildings. And the progenitor ruins granted us full level in affinity. And also an artifact. Nice. Let's check on the free affinity level. That will be supremacy. I will check the artifacts. This is a progenitor one. Let's combine. I can get machine-assisted free will, wonder, for leaf text costing less science, expedition speed, or senior anthropology. Artifacts are discovered 20% more off. Nothing of this is exciting. Sorry, I should have done this before. I've got diplomatic capital for increased production for military units. Quest for autoplants can give me production of 1 energy. Let's go for production. Engineering the future. Finally, the quest for repair facility gets me 1 orbital coverage or 5 production for military units altogether. Let's take the 5 production. Yeah, I will need an alien preserve in art for the quest. I've got enough tech jets here, I think. Let's rebase it over to Aswadadida again. Quest for thorium reactor will give me energy or production. This is because some of my cities, like Serik or Uzbek, have built the thorium reactor, even though I didn't build it in my original cities. Farah will need vivarium. A city by default can handle 3 aircraft. I learned that in a previous playthrough. We got a network and can work on the proper covered operations. Let's move this explorer up here so that we can improve Aswadadida and later this cave. Oh, hey, you can put together some cultural achievements, but do you can to throw a lunar ring? Okay, they tried to make him Scottish and failed. It's not funny. We can upgrade my personality traits. Let's go for more discipline here. And I think we can reveal our intentions at this moment and start attacking Lena Ebner. Even though the Weltgeist city has 52 combat strength already, this shows she has quite some improved buildings in there, like a rocket battery. And the quest for familiar exotics gave us additional population, some instant production, and 16 affinity towards supremacy. Let's climb the supremacy ladder here. CNDR. I will place a spy satellite. Yeah, I do have much in terms of orbital coverage because of this ferroxide here and that ferroxide over there as well. Let's build 1 spy satellite here. There's not much I should build in art, though I can build a colonist in 3 turns. That's huge. I think it has a lot of production. Yes, 27 mainly from all these mines. So development would be very useful. Let's go for agricultural development so that this city grows to size 10. We can upgrade Marines now to Disciples. There will be 18 combat strength. That's not as much. Let's have the +8 per adjacent friendly unit. If we are going to use Disciple then en masse, yeah, its strength is 24. Here, Disciple 24, CNDR 24 as well. These can be upgraded at 12. and especially strong when fortified or when defending at controlling territory. But more importantly, we can improve cutters into tenets to the 15% when next to friendly unit, and tech jets into needle jets. Stronger when intercepting, not against land and sea units. I'm going to attack cities instead. The next one will be annexing Hrabrost. It will give me some unhealth, but I should not mind that. The NDR, let's discipline it and pillage. These marines are interweaving with my marines, or the disciples right now. And since we got up in supremacy, I will attack Lena Ebner. Directly to war. Nobody else reacts. We can now fire upon these units and attack them with CNDRs. Get a minor victory. This cruiser can go into the city and bomb this. And the Tide Hunter will move closer. Disciples should be stronger here, and the CNDR can finish the job. Of course, these gunners will fire upon the CNDR. It should be good at defending here. Should start moving my navy over. So let's kill this cutter first. Supremacy units look very cool, very techy. Alright, the CNDR can get its promotion here with discipline, and we'll move forward like this. Tide Hunter can fire upon the gunner here. There is nowhere I would like to move Uzbek to, so let's fortify it and focus on Dry Dog. Now, art is not growing at all. It would take 90 turns. Yeah, 50% less growth. Let's focus on something else. Cruiser would be nice. These tenets will destroy the cutter very soon. These land units will heal in here while the gunner is being gunned down. I would like to capture this worker, not destroy it. I can fire upon it, but it will just deal 50% damage here. Again, Castellan is an easy target. Even though I don't have as many ranged units here, it will not pose any difficulty here. Wildgeist is another bit with dangerous. I can upgrade cruiser, strike upon this cutter, and let's fire upon Castellan. These units will make quick end of it. Let's go there and create a puppet. Vivarium, though this is not needed because our growth will be hampered. I should build an alien preserve. The Tide Hunter can move under the city because it's invisible. It will not be attacked straight away. I believe I should purchase some ship, but cannot do so yet. I'll wait for 1 or 2 turns until these cruisers get into position and the Tide Hunter can blast. We got another Virtue that should be integrated arms into Channel Breath later, but I think the Army Engineering Corps is reasonable here. The units requiring strategic resources are quite the signature or interesting here. However, the problem with them is they're almost exclusively land units. And if you are going into the seas, you have to rely on the basic units or use them very late when they are hovercrafts and they are not as interesting. The sea units are simply the base. These cruisers are in position, but Wildgeist is no joke. I think Serek can move somewhere else. And I will build a trade depot here. This cruiser will deal with this cutter. I forgot about these 3 aircrafts, but these will be able to attack Wildgeist. I hope so. The Needlejet airstrike. Yes, they are in range. I am so glad I founded this city, but I will buy something in Aswad Adida instead. That something will be a CNDR again. About the spy satellite, that will be I will be able to place it somewhere in my orbital range, but if I'm at war, it might get struck down quite easily. It's not a big target. Problem with orbital units is they can be taken down very easily. So let's just try and launch it over here as far as I can so that I can view all the tiles around here. That's a bit of a faster exploration. Okay, let's fire down Weltgeist. Can this? No, it cannot reach it. Let's fire upon Weltgeist. 1, 2, 3. Now the submarine. CNDR will go out here and the disciple from this side. And let's fire our aircrafts upon the city. Yes, they are quite effective here. And if I had a tenet ready, yes, it can capture. And let me see this tenet. I might actually be able to circumvent this tile and go for Eintracht. Expedition completed, and we got 12 affinity XP towards supremacy. Again, we got another level. Our units are able to get promotions. Let's get the 10% strength. Yes, we can circumvent these tiles and go for Eintracht. But I fear I will be sooner there with my land units, and my aircrafts here might be damaged. But I will strike Eintracht here. There is no interception, I believe. These air strikes will do quite some damage, and I will be able to take this city out in next turn, even though if it heals 20 hit points, I will be able to take it. There are upgrades for my gunners into overseers. Let's take 40% when attacking cities, that might come in handy. And cruisers become arbiters. They get 15% when next to friendly unit again, reinforcing the idea that supremacy is about many units concentrated on one spot and attacking well together. This tenet will take this worker. It actually destroyed it. Alright. No harm done then. Let's check our diplomatic capital, and I really love this outfit for Arshia. I love that she got rid of the base spacesuit, and this supremacy spacesuit looks very amazing. CNDR was bombarded by Eintracht. Let's go west with these units and attack the city with my needle jets. 2, 3. Move the CNDR in position. The disciple will move forward as well to provide some flanking bonuses, and I can capture the city of Eintracht, I believe, here in one turn. Here we go. INTEGR is present no more. And as such, we have discovered what she had for technologies. She had ballistics, genetic design, power systems. I will take what I can, but I think genetic design and power systems will make it. Well, ballistics might be good for the rocket battery, maybe stations until later, but I don't need the purity here. I definitely need the power systems. And genetic design will open possibilities further. I will definitely be able to build gene gardens soon. And for the rest, I will not take capital, I will just take the energy. Genetic design, power systems, and level 8 of supremacy. Let's create a puppet of Eintracht. Upgrade side hunters into whispers. Again, 15% when next to friendly unit. You can see the changes here. This unit will move 3 tiles and have 10 range strength here. Armor into profit. 30% when attacking wounded units. We'll make use of that perhaps later. And we got ourselves 3 another cities because the AI is not prone to expanding. With that said, I built 3 cities myself that is no excuse. And I will now lick my wounds. Faraday gyre was built by another colony. It doesn't show who or where. We can upgrade the CNDRs, and the Explorer will finally go and finish the Elemental Fate quest. Construct expedition here. Now the Whispers are faster, and I'm able to move around much quicker here. Basic ships are of speed 5, the submarine of speed 3, and these needle jets need to stay and heal. Trader from Aswadadida can keep going to Karagungan. I'm not interested in the trading minigame here. Is the technology cognition. This one is quite important for its access to academies. That is the base science producing improvement, but it costs gold. And of course, improvement when you have fear exceed. And I think I will end the episode here. We have secured our control over these 3 Slavic Federation cities and taken out INTEGR. Who will be next? Watch the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you liked, leave a comment on the video or subscribe, and see you in the next episode. Goodbye.